Hey guys, and welcome. Today we're starting a new series looking at the best headphones that you can use with Microsoft Teams. Here we have the Jabra Evolve 65T earbuds, a Microsoft Teams certified UC set of earbuds. We've been using them for the last month, so let's tell you how it went. Okay, so here's where you can tell that we're working with a business version of a device. It's brown cardboard boxes and simple packaging. I'm not exactly going to get that premium unboxing therapy from this one. Inside the box, you can see we have a nice carry case, some different sized earbuds, and a getting starting guide in 19 languages. Nice. Popping open this carry case, we'll find inside we've got the charging case, a USB dongle, and a USB Type A charging cable. No power adapter with this one, but that's pretty standard these days. And finally, inside the charging case are the earbuds themselves. Now, the 65Ts are quite a unique shape, quite different to what we expect from typical earbuds, but they're designed this way to block out as much sound as possible when they're in your ear. They have a great matte finish in this silver grey colour, so they don't look outlandish sticking out of your ears. On the right side single bud, you can press to play, pause, or to answer or reject a call. Press and hold to activate your phone's voice assistant, and then you can double tap to enable hear through, and that uses the external microphone to allow you to hear more of what's going on around you. On the left side bud, as you're wearing it, we have a plus and a minus for volume control, and what's really nice here is that the controls are actually physical buttons, so you get a very definite feeling that you've pressed something, which is nice. The way that these things fit is that they actually twist and lock into place, which is a little bit strange at first, but you do quickly get used to it. The extended piece on the back of the earbud really goes into your ear a bit further than most other earbuds, and then the rubber here actually creates a seal within your ears to help cut out any external noise. Now, there are different sized rubbery endpoints here in the pack, so if these ones that are fitted in the box aren't quite the right size, you do have options. For me, they just work straight out of the packet. Once they're in, they do sit quite flush to the side of your head. I really don't feel self-conscious about wearing these on video calls, and they just seem to blend in really nicely. Over the last month, I've worn these for several hours at a time, and I can honestly say that they're easy to wear for extended periods. You do still feel some relief, when you take them out, but overall, they're easy to wear all day. They're lightweight, so you really don't get any fatigue of them sort of weighing your head down. The devices themselves have a 5-hour battery life. Now, bear in mind that that would be 5 hours of continuous use. So if you're using them for work, they'll go to sleep in between your calls. The charging case provides a further 2 full charges. So that's 10 hours in the case and then 15 hours altogether in total. What I would say is that having the devices run out in the middle of an important call was a really rare event. It was never a burden to constantly have to think about recharging these. When it comes to ease of setup, these things are really simple. Out of the box, you'll have a Bluetooth dongle that you plug into your Windows or Mac OS device, and you can install the Jabra Direct software. Really, really simple. When it comes to pairing it with your iOS or Android smartphone, again, it's quite straightforward, but not immediately obvious. The on-off power button, if you press and hold, that puts the device into pairing mode, and again, it's really straightforward from there. Once it's paired, I did notice with my iPhone that it did then prompt me to install the Jabra Sound Plus app. Now that's definitely recommended to get some additional functionality that we'll talk about shortly. One of the nice features that when you're wearing both of these earbuds at the same time, if you remove one of them, it will automatically pause the music and then it will resume when you put it back in. And on the desktop apps, you will receive regular prompts to update either the firmware or the software as those things come around, so that will keep your earbuds well maintained. Working with Teams is absolutely fantastic. These devices are comfortable for long calls. They look great on video and the sound quality is superb. Now, that's whether it's on a laptop or on my mobile device. It's a really good experience. The devices are certified for Teams, which is always a good sign that the vendor has been through the right steps to make it as easy as possible. When working with the desktop version of Teams or Google Hangouts, we didn't actually benefit from the Teams noise suppression feature. And that is to say that my microphone is picking up other people speaking who are at the other side of the office, and then they can clearly be heard during my calls. When I'm speaking, it's not an issue, but when I stop speaking, any background chatter in the office is sent over the call. Now, we're fairly confident that this is a limited problem with our setup, because everything we've read and everything we've seen tells us that the noise suppression with Teams should work great, but it just hasn't been our experience, and that's with the latest software and the latest firmware updates applied. When you have your headphones paired to multiple devices, it can often be painful when you're using them to do one thing and then a call comes in on the other device, and then it just takes over the audio. Oftentimes, it's unpredictable which device gets priority. Is it my phone? Is it my desktop device? Now, the Jabra Direct software has a couple of great options here to help you control which device gets priority. So if I'm on a Teams call with my laptop and then my mobile phone rings, I can actually decide how I want that to work in advance. The audio quality is fantastic for meeting and calling. The software also lets you adjust the amount of side tone, in other words, the amount of your own voice that you can hear inside your own calls. It's great for listening to music and podcasts, and I'm certainly no audiophile, but the sound is deep and very, very rich. I can hear a lot of subtle things in music that I hadn't noticed with other earbuds. Both the Jabra Direct app and the mobile Jabra Sound Plus app enable you to adjust the equalizer. It is a little bit easier on the mobile app, as they've got some really nice presets which give you bass boost or treble boost, and it's very quick to flip between those profiles. On the desktop version of the application, you can manually adjust the sliders, but there are no profiles, so you just have one equalizer. The 65Ts don't have active noise cancellation, but the fit is really solid for blocking out external sound. So much so that I had to check that there wasn't any active noise cancelling going on. It's really that good. And that is 100% down to the shape and the design of these earbuds. Again, just blocking out all of that sound. We do have the hear through feature, which lets you hear more of what's going on around you, and that actually uses the external microphone and passes that sound into your ear. When we're talking about microphones, well, other than the Teams noise suppression glitch that we mentioned earlier, the quality of the audio is superb. I've had people comment on actually how noticeably improved it is over other devices that we've been trialing. On mobile, there's a really nice feature included which enables you to find your headphones, which is great if you've left them lying around the house, down the back of the couch, or in the office. There's a really clear message here that Jabra will be storing your location each time you remove the headphones. So they're really making sure that you understand the privacy implications of what's going on here. Once you've allowed access to your location, the devices will show up on a map, very similar to Find My application if you've used that on iOS. But now what we can do is we can find out at least if they're at home or in the office. And then for finer location tracking, we can actually get the earbuds to start playing a loud noise so we can hunt them down. So firstly, I'm very conscious of how clean my ears are or aren't. Whenever I take these out, I get a really good view of some lovely earwax. I mean, maybe I have freakishly waxy ears, who knows? But I do feel the need to hide them if I'm in company. When you do receive a call, you do get this very jarring robotic audio prompt that says "call from PC," which feels really cheap. Now, I'm sure you can disable those. It wasn't annoying enough that I had to find a solution. But you know what? That's pretty much it. These are a fantastic piece of kit. Normally, you'll find these going for about £139 or just shy of $200 US. They are on offer at the moment, looking at Amazon for £69 and 97 US dollars thereabouts. So we can honestly say these are a fantastic piece of kit for you to use with Microsoft Teams, and I would definitely consider purchasing them if you're in the market for some earbuds. Well, that's all we've got time for this week. Thanks very much, guys. We will see you next time.